I was born in Rossland. Well, I was born actually in Trail, but I moved shortly after that to Rossland, 1938, and it was unbelievable amounts of snow in what I remember in my early childhood. Yeah. Oh, I'll never forget what we used to eat at home. It was coal. They delivered a bunch of coal, dropped it in front of the door, and I had to pack it in and put it in the hopper, which was then ground up and went into the furnace. And then I had a long steel kind of a handle that you turned that grabbed onto the coke. A round coke thing was called a clinker. And you managed to, if you're lucky, to get out, and then you throw that outside. And that went on all winter. Oh yeah, we had a huge garden and numerous fruit trees. We had chickens and two goats, Topsy and Turvy. And when the folks were out at a dance one night, Topsy and Turvy got loose and they started banging on the wall with their horns, and my older sister sent me running across the road to get rescued. Didn't know who it was. Yeah. My mother did a lot of that, and so of course we had to help her feed the chickens and you know, do all that work, get it ready for the fall. Well, my father had a truck. He worked at Cominco for many years, and but then he got disgusted with it, so he quit and went logging, which was 18 miles out in the hills, and so he had a truck to haul. That was, go and get these fence posts, deliver them to Cominco, or logs or poles. So that's how we got around. And then in the summer, of course, I had my little bicycle. When I was about 10 years old, I was out logging with my father out in Big Sheep Creek, and we would haul the water in the bucket. And I remember that when I'd go out in the winter time, that the bucket would freeze, the ice would cover it. You get up in the morning and it's froze solid. So you'd have to jump out of bed, light the wood heater, and then gradually let it warm up. But what we regularly had was Mom did sewing, and so she sewed all our clothes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had a little ragamuffin doll that I hauled around with me for about 2 years when I was a little kid. Well, I would go and sit in the grass just down below the house, where there was a little hill that overlooked the railway track, and the steam engine would come by, and just down the track there was a water tower, and you could see them putting the water into the steam engine. And then in the winter, of course, it was the big snowplow, powerful, would come along and clean the track. That was part of our excitement. Otherwise, it was just sort of riding around the neighborhood. But it was all, we were in Rossland, it's always on hills. So everything you do is on a hill.